You wanted to be around her, you wanted to do what she was doing, and she always included you in that.
She was the peacemaker. She was the one that was the go-between between her sisters, and she always wanted everybody to be happy. And
she was just the brightest little girl you'd ever know. She never walked anywhere. She actually floated or skipped everywhere she went.
She loved to giggle and play, and she just loved to have fun.
It was April 2007. I was working in California.
That was the worst day ever.
And Allison was taking Chelsea to the doctor. She had a little pain in her tummy, and there was a little lump in her tummy that she had felt. And 2 weeks prior, she wasn't feeling so well. And in amongst that time, I got a hold of the doctor, and he goes, "I'm pretty sure what this is. They'll be operating either tonight or tomorrow. It's more than likely cancer."
Wilms tumor cancer is fairly rare. Only about 6% of kids in the world get Wilms tumor. It only affects kids, well, it typically affects kids between the ages of 3 and 5, predominantly girls. The biggest thing that she loved to do when we were at OHSU was dress up. Her cousins would come up and they would bring dress-up clothes. And they would sit in the room with her IV poles and they would do dress up with her. 10 South at Dornbecker, they had these little alcoves. And they'd sit in these little alcoves and other little girls would come around, and then the nurses would come around, and they'd have these little tea parties in these little alcoves on the floor. And it was just something fun. And the other kids, if they knew Chelsea was coming up, they would pack dress-up clothes in their suitcases. And we knew, okay, so-and-so's going to be there. We're doing dress up with them. And it was just something we did in the hospital. But even as sick as she still was a happy kid. You would never have known that she had it other than her tummy hurt.
We take the closet up there every month on a Monday, about the third or fourth Monday of the month. And when we get there, the kids, they pretty much swarm us. Some are repeats, so they know what's there, what they've had, what they haven't had. And we get requests. Every time we're out there, we get requests. Well, there's no monkeys. Last month, there were no giraffes. Okay, so we get home and we find giraffes or monkeys for them. Once they get their costume, they go back to the room, and we give them about 10 or 15 minutes, depending when the last person leaves, and they collect back in the hallway, and we do a parade.
The kids that can't come out and do the parade because of isolation, or they just aren't feeling up to it, they'll open their doors and they'll watch the kids go by, and they'll clap or they'll cheer or they'll wave at them. So you have all these little girls doing these princess waves, and you have these boys in these costumes with muscles on it, pretending they're flexing their muscles.
They do their lap or two, depending on who's leading or how tired they are. They get pretty tired. Then we go into the playroom, and they have usually 2 crafts waiting for them, and of course yummy cookies and juice. So they get an hour and another hour and a half or so away from cancer. The Child Life Services has informed us that now people are scheduling their chemo around when we're going to be there, because the schedule goes up at the beginning of the month and they know we're coming, and then they have fun. That right there is it's unbelievable.
Anything that we can do to make their lives a little bit brighter is so worth it, because we've walked in their shoes. We know what those families are going through. We know what the kids are going through, and if we can bring a little bit of sunshine to their days and give their families the memories that we had with Chelsea, it's so worth it. I'll have those memories forever, and if I can give it to them, that's what I want to do. People can help by donating straight to the foundation via our website, or people can help by doing costume drives, because that's the biggest thing that we need. We need costumes to keep it going, to expand to other hospitals in Oregon and Washington. That's our biggest thing.
And then, as I tell our board, there's only 179. That's all they have to worry about. There's 179 children's oncology units in the nation. That's it. We would love to be at all of them.
Your support means we can bring hope and healing to kids all over the Northwest through Chelsea's Closet.
It's unmeasurable what you're bringing to the children. You have no idea what it means to them to bring a smile and just their time of darkness. Appreciate it. Thank you.